Hot sports all plays. Hot sports all plays. 365, we making up plays. You talking the game, get you to the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety topics living the same. All presentation, sports information. In the airways, taking the nation. Hot sport all plays, like working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. Hot sports all plays.
All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Easy Money, a sports betting show, June 21st, 2022. Welcome to Easy Money, a sports betting show, June 21st, 2022. I was just checking our sound because yesterday we started the show out and the sound was messed up. I want to thank everybody for joining us. Got a big show for you guys today. We have a big slate of Major League Baseball games to go through. We'll get right to that here in just a second. Don't forget, we're live Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at Gonzo Sports Room, and also on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at the ASAP Sports Network, All Sports, All Plays. You can also find Easy Money, a sports betting show in podcast form on Apple Podcast, Anchor Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcast. Most places you listen to podcasts, you can find us at Easy Money, a sports betting show. I usually the episodes drop just not too long after we get done going live. I get them up on the podcast network, so be on the lookout for that as well. We also have a sports talk show, GSR Gonzo Sports Room. You can find it Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays at 11 p.m. Eastern. Excuse me. If you missed it last night, go check it out on our YouTube and Facebook at Gonzo Sports Room. Also, we have a pro wrestling podcast, GWR Gonzo's Wrestling Room. You can find new episodes of it every Sunday at 9 a.m. You can find it on Apple Podcast, Anchor Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcast. Most places you listen to podcasts, you can find it at Gonzo's Wrestling Room. You can also find the video version of it on our YouTube page at Gonzo Sports Room. We also do GWR Live. It's different days during the week depending on when we have interviews lined up. We had a big interview last night with wrestling superfan Marcus Fine. Highly recommend going to check that out. It was a great conversation. And then this weekend we'll be live on Sunday from Warrior Pro Wrestling. We'll be doing live commentary and live streaming the show. If you're a pro wrestling fan, we've live streamed about 20 independent wrestling shows now. You can find that on our YouTube and Facebook pages as well. But all right, before we get into today's games, yesterday we were 5-3 overall. If you're new to Easy Money, while I give you a pick for every game, and then I give out my best picks of the day. There was 8 baseball games yesterday. I went 5-3 overall, but the best picks of the day were 3-1 yesterday. So we've been on a hot streak here in Major League Baseball here as of late. Last week we were, let's see, what were we last week on our picks real quick? Last week on our picks, we were 30-10 overall, and our picks of the day were 17-4. The week before that, we were 26-12 overall, and our picks of the day were 14-3. So we got off to a decent start yesterday. Hoping to keep that momentum going today. All right, give me just 1 second. We'll jump right into today's slate of games. First game we have today is for Major League Baseball, Rockies and Marlins starting at 7. If you're a college baseball fan right now, Texas A&M and Notre Dame are playing in a Men's College World Series elimination game. Texas A&M is the 5 seed. They're up 3-0 over Notre Dame going into the top of the 4th inning. Uh, been a good game. Uh, Error by Notre Dame kind of helped A&M get the runs that they got, but hopefully Notre Dame can battle back and get back into this game. There's still a lot of baseball left. Notre Dame did pull off the big upset over Tennessee, so they still got plenty of time. They just got to get their bats going. They got to tighten up their defense a little bit. All right. So, oh crap. There I go messing up. Why is it not showing it to me? Just 1 second. There it is. Now I got it figured out. I don't know what was going on. My phone was messing with me for a minute. All right. First game today in Major League Baseball. Sorry about the delay there for a second. Trying to get everything shared. But no, first game today we have the Rockies at the Marlins. This game this game is at 6:41 p.m. Eastern time. The Marlins are 1.5 run favorites at home. They're minus 132 on the money line, where the Rockies are plus 112 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 7.5 runs. The Rockies are 30-37 on the season. They are 11-18 on the road. They're a lot better team at home than they are on the road. The Rockies are hitting 261 as a team, and they have a team ERA of 4.90. They will have Feltner on the mound tonight, who is 1-2 with a 4.85 ERA. He's allowed 23 hits, has 29 strikeouts to 7 walks, and has allowed 4 home runs in 26 innings of work. The Marlins are 29-36 on the season. They are 15-14 at home. Marlins are hitting 241 as a team and have a team ERA at 3.93. Castano's on the mound for the Marlins. He is 0-1 with a 0.00 ERA. He's allowed 10 hits with 5 strikeouts, 2 walks, no home runs in 10 innings of work. So he's not pitched much this season. The Rockies are 3-2 over their last 5. The Marlins are 1-4 over their last 5, but have won three home games in a row. The Rockies struggle on the road. What I really like in this game the most would be the over the 7.5. With these pitchers on the mound, I think there's going to be a lot of runs scored. So I like the over the 7.5 in this game more than I do picking a side. If I had to pick a side, if I was going to pick a side, I'd go with the Marlins, being that they are at home, and that'd be the main reason, just because the Rockies do struggle on the road. But with this pitching matchup, I like the over the 7.5 best in this game. Next game is the Los Angeles Dodgers at the Cincinnati Reds. The Dodgers are 1.5 run favorites in this game. They're minus 188 on the money line on the road. The Reds are plus 158 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 9. Reds are my favorite team here, but the Dodgers are one of the better teams in baseball. Reds have been one of the worst so far this season. Dodgers are 40-25 on the season, 20-13 on the road. They're hitting 247 as a team and have a team ERA at 2.91. They have Gonsolin on the mound, who's 8-0 with a 1.42 ERA. Has allowed 32 hits, has 60 strikeouts to 20 walks, and has allowed 4 home runs in 63 innings of work. The Reds are 23-43 on the season, 12-20 at home. They're hitting 238 as a team and have a team ERA of 5.22. You got Tyler Mahle on the mound for the Reds. He's 2-5 with a 4.46 ERA, but has been pitching real solid his last 3 starts. He's allowed 63 hits, has 86 strikeouts to 30 walks, and has allowed 7 home runs in 74 innings of work. The Reds have been playing a lot better baseball since the beginning of the year. They got off to a 1-23 start, but since then they've been playing a lot better. But what still kills the Reds is their bullpen. Once you get past the starting pitching, our bullpen is just not been good. Uh, I'm not going to give a pick on this game just because it's the Reds and Dodgers. If I was going to bet on this game, I would have to go with the Dodgers because the Dodgers have been playing better baseball than the Reds, and Gonsolin has been real solid all this season. I do kind of like the under the 9 because I can see this kind of being a pitching battle up to maybe the fifth, sixth, seventh inning because Mally's been pitching solid. So if I was going to do anything on this game, it'd be the under the 9. Then we have the Chicago Cubs at the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates are 1.5 run favorites at home. They are minus 162 on the money line. The Cubs are plus 136 on the money line. Over under for this game set at 9 runs. The Cubs are 25-42 on the season. They are 12-17 on the road. They're hitting .242 as a team and have a team ERA of 4.93. They have Swarmer on the mound. He's 1-2 with a 5.23 ERA. He's allowed 18 hits, 19 strikeouts, 8 walks, and has allowed 10 home runs in 20 innings of work. For the Pirates, they are 27-39. They are 15-19 at home. They're hitting .221 as a team and have a 4.45 team ERA. The Pirates will have Contreras on the mound, who is 1-1 with a 3.06 ERA. The Pirates Contreras has allowed 30 hits. He has 35 strikeouts to 12 walks and has allowed 4 home runs in 32 innings of work. The Cubs are 2-3 over their last 5. Pirates are 3-2 over their last 5. Pirates beat the Cubs last night. I look for the Pirates to win this game today. I like the Pirates on the money line in this game. Next game is the Washington Nationals at the Baltimore Orioles. The Orioles are 1.5 run favorites at home and are minus 132 on the money line. The Nationals are plus 112 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 9.5 runs. The Nationals are 24-46 on the season. They're 12-20 on the road, hitting .254 as a team. They have a team ERA of 5.28. They have Fetty on the mound tonight, who is 4-5 with a 4.88 ERA. He's allowed 67 hits, has 51 strikeouts to 31 walks, and has allowed 7 home runs in 62 innings of work. The Orioles are 30-38 on the season. They are 17-16 at home. They're hitting .230 as a team and have a 4.27 team ERA. The Orioles are going to be starting Lyles tonight. I like the Orioles here on the money line in this game, and I would lean toward the under the 9.5. Next game is the Detroit Tigers at the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox are 1.5 run favorites at home, and they are minus 198 on the money line. The Tigers are plus 166 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 9.5 runs. The Tigers are 26-41 on the season. They're 8-19 on the road. They're hitting .220 as a team and have a team ERA of 4.02. They will have Brisk on the mound. He is 1-5 with a 3.79 ERA. Has allowed 49 hits, has 27 strikeouts, 17 walks, and allowed 12 home runs in 54 innings of work. For the Red Sox, they're 37-31 on the season. They are 18-16 at home. They're hitting .258 as a team and have a 3.62 team ERA. They will have Hill on the mound tonight. He is 2-4 with a 4.42 ERA. He's allowed 54 hits, has 44 strikeouts, 13 walks, and has allowed 7 home runs in 55 innings of work. The Red Sox beat Detroit yesterday 5-2. The Tigers are 2-3 over their last 5 games. Red Sox are 3-2 over their last 5 games. I like the Red Sox money line in this game over the Detroit Tigers. Next game, we have the hottest team in baseball, the New York Yankees at the Tampa Bay Rays. These are two of the better teams in the American League. The Yankees are 1.5 run favorites on the road. They are minus 176 on the money line. The Rays are plus 148 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 7 runs. The Yankees are 50-17 on the season, 21-10 on the road. They are hitting 248 as a team and have a 2.84 ERA. They have Cortez on the mound, who's been solid all season with a 6-2 record and a 1.94 ERA. He's allowed 48 hits, has 75 strikeouts to 17 walks, and has allowed 6 home runs in 48 innings. For the Rays, they are, and the Yankees beat the Rays 4-2 yesterday. The Yankees are 4-1 over their last 5. The Rays are 36-31 on the season, 21-14 at home. They were hitting 231 as a team and have a 3.18 team ERA. They will have Beeks on the mound tonight for the Rays. The Rays are 1-4 over their last 5. I like the Yankees here on the money line tonight. All right. Next game, you have the San Francisco Giants at the Atlanta Braves. This game starts at 7:21 p.m. Eastern time tonight. The Braves are 1.5 run favorites at home. They are minus 178 on the money line. The Giants are plus 150 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 9 runs. The Giants are 37-29 on the season. They're 18-15 on the road. They're hitting 238 as a team and have a 3.86 team ERA. They'll have DeSclafani on the mound tonight, who is 0-1 with a 6.08 ERA. Has allowed 22 hits, 18 strikeouts, 2 walks, or 13 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 2 home runs in 13 innings of work. For the Braves, they are 39-29 on the season. They're 21-14 at home, hitting 247 as a team and have a 3.61 team ERA. The Braves will have Strider on the mound tonight. He's 3-2 with a 2.45 ERA. Has allowed 25 hits, has 68 strikeouts to 21 walks, and allowed 2 home runs in 44 innings of work. The Braves beat the Giants 2-1 yesterday. Giants are 2-3 over their last 5 games. The Braves are 3-2 over their last 5 games. I like the Braves to get another win tonight with Strider on the mound in this game. I would also lean toward the under the 9. Next game is the Cleveland Guardians at the Minnesota Twins. The Twins are 1.5 run favorites at home. They are minus 164 on the money line. The Guardians are plus 138 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 9.5. The Guardians are 34-28 on the season. They're 18-18 on the road. They're hitting 248 as a team and have a 3.57 team ERA. The Guardians have Savali on the mound tonight. He's 2-3 with a 7.84 ERA. He's allowed 38 hits, has 30 strikeouts to 9 walks, and allows 6 home runs in 31 innings of work. For the Minnesota Twins, they are 38-30, 20-14 at home, so they've played well at home. They're hitting 251 as a team, have a 3.85 team ERA. They have Ryan on the mound tonight. He is 5-3 with a 2.81 ERA. He's allowed 34 hits, has 45 strikeouts to 15 walks, and allowed 5 home runs in 48 innings of work. The Guardians are 4-1 over their last 5. They are 2-3. The Twins are 2-3 over their last 5. But the Guardians being on the road, they're 500 on the road. The Twins have been good at home. Twins to me have a distinct pitching advantage on the mound tonight. And both these teams are hitting the ball about the same. So I like the Twins here on the money line over the Guardians. All right, before we move on to the next game, we're going to take a short commercial break, and we will be right back.
Get ready. This summer, the Arena League Sports is on ASAP Network. Tune in live on either the Tiki Live or Roku app, as well as your smart home TV.
All right, welcome to Easy Money, a sports betting. Back to Easy Money, a sports betting show. All right, next game we have is the Philadelphia Phillies at the Texas Rangers. The Phillies are 1.5 run favorites on the road. They're even money on the money line. The Rangers are minus 118 on the money line. So this game's nearly a pick 'em. Over under set at 8. For the Phillies, they're 36-32 on the season. They have a 17-15 record on the road. They're hitting 249 as a team and have a 3.90 team ERA. They will have Gibson on the mound this evening. He is 4-2 with a 4.04 ERA, has allowed 67 hits, has 62 strikeouts to 20 walks, and has allowed 7 home runs and 71 innings of work. The Rangers are 31-35 on the season, 14-18 at home. They're hitting 234 as a team, have a 4.06 team ERA. Perez is on the mound for the Rangers, 4-2 with a 2.10 ERA. He's allowed 72 hits, has 65 strikeouts to 18 walks, and allowed 2 home runs and 81 innings of work. This is going to be a tough game here. A good game. Should be close. The Phillies are 4-1 over their last 5, so they have been hot. Phillies have been decent on the road. They're 2 games over 500 on the road. Rangers are under 500 at home. They're 2 or 3 over the last 5. They do have a solid pitcher on the mound tonight. And Perez, who's pitched solid all season, has a 2.10 ERA. But I like the Phillies in this game at the even money. Next game, the New York Mets at the Houston Astros. The Astros are 1.5 run favorites in this game. They're minus 134 on the money line. The Mets are plus 114 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 9 runs. The Mets are 45-24 on the season. They're 21-14 on the road. They're hitting 261 as a team, and they have a 3.80 team ERA. Williams is on the mound tonight for the Mets, who's has a 1-3 record, a 3.53 ERA, has allowed 37 hits, 33 strikeouts to 8 walks, and has allowed 4 home runs in 35 innings. The Astros are 41-25 on the season, 18-11 at home. They're hitting 238 as a team, and they have a 3.04 team ERA. Urquidy's on the mound tonight, 5-3 with a 4.99 ERA. He's allowed 81 hits, has 47 strikeouts, 12 walks, and allowed 12 home runs in 61 innings. Both these teams have been hot, are 4-1 over the last 5. I really like this Mets team, and the difference in this game to me is the Mets are hitting the ball a little bit better than what the Astros have been. So I like the Mets to stay hot here, and I like the Mets on the money line here against the Astros as the road dogs. Next game is the St. Louis Cardinals. Yes. St. Louis Cardinals at the Milwaukee Brewers. The Cardinals are 1.5 run favorites on the road, minus 132 on the money line. The Brewers are plus 112 on the money line. Over under for this game's at 9.5 runs. Cardinals are 38-31 on the season, 17 and 18 on the road. They're hitting 254 as a team and have a 3.82 team ERA. Flaherty's on the mound. He's has an 0-0 record with a 1.67 ERA. Has allowed 3 hits, has 3 strikeouts to 2 walks, and 0 home runs in 3 innings of work. For the Brewers, they are 39 and 30, 16 and 12 at home. They're hitting 233 as a team. They have a 3.63 team ERA. They are 4-1 over their last 5. And the Brewers beat the Cardinals 2-0 yesterday. The Brewers will have Gonzalez on the mound tonight. Cardinals are 1-4 over their last 5. The Brewers are 4-1 over their last 5. I think it's going to be a good game. This game could really go to the bullpens, and because of that reason, I like the Brewers at home. I like the Brewers here at home as home dogs at the plus 112 on the money line. Next game, the Toronto Blue Jays at the Chicago White Sox. The Blue Jays are 1.5 run favorites on the road. They are minus 128.6 on the money line. White Sox are plus 108 on the money line. Over-unders at 9 runs. Blue Jays are 38 and 29 on the season, 17 and 15 on the road, hitting 254 as a team, and have a 3.97 team ERA. Gosman's on the mound with a 5-6 record and a 3.21 ERA. He's allowed 81 hits to 80 strikeouts, 11 walks, and 2 home runs. For the White Sox, they are 32 and 33 on the season, 14 and 17 at home. They're hitting 253 as a team and have a 4.12 team ERA. They have Cease on the mound, who's 5-3 with a 2.91 ERA. He's allowed 58 hits, has 97 strikeouts, 34 walks, and 5 home runs. The Blue Jays are 1-4 over their last 5. The White Sox are 3-2 over their last 5. The White Sox did beat the Blue Jays in the first game of this series last night, 8-7. I like the White Sox on the money line with Cease on the mound. Cease has been real solid all season. Gosman has been pretty solid as well. But I like the White Sox with Cease on the mound at home. Next game we have is the Kansas City Royals at the Los Angeles Angels. The Royals are, the Angels are 1.5 run favorites at home. They are minus 166 on the money line. The Royals are plus 140 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 9.5 runs. The Royals are 24 and 42 on the season, 12 and 21 on the road. So they've not been good on the road. Well, they've been about the same on the road as they have been at home, really. They're hitting 238 as a team and have a 4.92 team ERA. They'll have Heasley on the mound. He has a 1-3 record with a 3.72 ERA. He's allowed 31 hits, 26 strikeouts to 20 walks, and has allowed 5 home runs and 36 innings of work. The Angels are 33 and 37, 17 and 19 at home, hitting 237 as a team, and have a team ERA at 3.8 or 3.81. Detmers is on the mound for the Angels, 2-3 with a 4.25 ERA. He's allowed 38 hits to 38 strikeouts, 19 walks, and allowed 9 home runs and 53 innings of work. The Royals have been hot here as of late. They're 4-1 over their last 5. The Angels are 3-2 over their last 5. The Royals beat the Angels 6-2 last night. I look for the Royals to stay hot and get a win here on the road. I like the Royals money line. Then you have the Arizona Diamondbacks at the San Diego Padres. Padres are 1.5 run favorites at home, minus 138 on the money line. The Diamondbacks are plus 118 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 6.5 runs. Diamondbacks are 32-37 on the season, 15-18 on the road. Been really struggling on the offensive side, hitting .217 as a team. They have a 4.24 team ERA. Gallons on the mound tonight for the D-backs with a 4-2 record and a 2.91 ERA. He's allowed 48 hits, has 60 strikeouts, 16 walks, and has allowed 6 home runs in 65 innings of work. For the Padres, they're 42-27, 18-13 at home. They're hitting .241 as a team, have a 3.48 team ERA. They'll have Manea on the mound. Manea is 3-3 with a 3.95 ERA. Has allowed 59 hits to 79 strikeouts, 25 walks, allowed 10 home runs and 73 innings of work. The D-backs are 3-2 over their last 5. The the Padres are 2-3 over their last 5 games. Padres are hitting the ball better, and they have the better pitching staff, have the better bullpen. I like the Padres here to win this game. And then the final game of the evening in Major League Baseball, the Seattle Mariners at the Oakland Athletics. The Mariners are 1.5 run favorites on the road. They're minus 142 on the money line. The Athletics are plus 120 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 8.5 runs. Mariners are 29-39 on the season, 14-21 on the road, hitting .232 as a team and have a team ERA of 3.90. They'll have Gonzalez on the mound, who has a 3-7 record, a 3.41 ERA, has allowed 64 hits, has 40 strikeouts to 26 walks, and allowed 12 home runs in 68 innings. For the Athletics, they are 23-45. Have really struggled on the road, I've struggled at home. They're hitting .210. They basically struggled everywhere, but they're hitting .210 as a team, so their offense has been terrible, one of the worst in the league. They have a 4.32 ERA. They'll have a Caprillan on the mound, 0-4 with a 6.31 ERA. The Athletics are 2-3 over their last 5. The Mariners are 1-4 over their last 5. But I like the Mariners on the road tonight. They have the pitching advantage here, and their offense has been better than the Athletics. All right, we're going to take a short commercial break, and then we'll come back and I'll give out our picks of the day.
All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. 365, we making a plays. You talking the game, get you through the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety, topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. In the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, like working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. Network. We on top of our game. All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays.
All right, welcome back to Easy Money, a sports betting show. I'm your host, Chris Gonzalez. We're going to jump right into the picks of the day. First, I'll give you guys the pick for every game as I went through, but I'll go through them real quick one more time before we go to our best picks of the day. But I like the Miami Marlins and the Colorado Rockies over 7.5. Dodgers and Reds under 9. The Pirates money line over the Cubs. The Orioles money line over the Nationals. The Red Sox money line over the Tigers. Yankees money line over the Tampa Bay Rays. The Braves money line over the Giants. Twins money line over the Guardians. The Phillies money line over the Rangers. Mets money line over the Astros, Brewers money line over the Cardinals, White Sox money line over the Blue Jays, Kansas City Royals money line over the Los Angeles Angels, Padres money line over the D-backs, and the Seattle Mariners money line over the Oakland Athletics. My best bets or my best picks of the day are the Boston Red Sox money line over the Detroit Tigers, New York Yankees money line over the Tampa Bay Rays, the Philadelphia Phillies money line over the Texas Rangers. I like the Milwaukee Brewers money line over the St. Louis Cardinals. I also like the Kansas City Royals money line over the Angels and the San Diego Padres money line over the D-backs. So my best picks of the day are Padres money line, Royals money line, Brewers money line, the Phillies money line, New York Yankees money line, and the Boston Red Sox money line. I want to thank everybody for joining us. Don't forget, we're live Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern. Easy Money, a sports betting show. YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at Gonzo Sports Room, or on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter at All Sports All Plays. Please go like our YouTube page. I think we're like three subscribers from hitting 300. Please go hit that YouTube page up. Please like and subscribe like and follow on Facebook and Twitch. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all at Gonzo Sports Room. Also hit that like and subscribe button on the ASAP Sports YouTube page as well. Excuse me. They have a great group of guys over there. Real good, a lot of good analysts. I host a show over there, the ASAP Afternoon Blitz, 1 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. Come check us out on the ASAP Sports Network. They have a great morning show over there. They have shows from basically 10 in the morning to about midnight. So, hey, go check them out. I'm also on a show there this evening at 7 p.m. Eastern, Unscripted. Go check out the Unscripted Facebook page, and also check out Unscripted on. You can find them on Facebook or on the ASAP Sports Network channels as well. Don't forget, we also have our sports talk show, GSR Gonzo Sports Room, live Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays at 11 p.m. Eastern. If you missed last night's show, go to our YouTube and Facebook page and check it out. Also, we have a pro wrestling. You can also find GSR Gonzo Sports Room and Easy Money, a sports betting show, in podcast form: Apple Podcast, Anchor Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcast. Most places you listen to podcasts, you can find us. Find it at Gonzo Sports Room or at Easy Money, a sports betting show, respectively. And we also have a pro wrestling podcast, GWR Gonzo's Wrestling Room. New episodes of it drop every Sunday at 9 a.m. You can also, you can find it on Apple Podcast, Anchor Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcast, most places you listen to podcasts. You can find it at Gonzo's Wrestling Room. You can also find a video version of it on YouTube at Gonzo Sports Room. We also do GWR Lives. We had a big interview last night with wrestling superfan Marcus Fine. If you missed that, go check it out on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at Gonzo Sports Room. And then we also do live stream independent pro wrestling shows. We'll just done one over the weekend. It was a DCCW show, Keys to the City. That was at the Muncie Juneteenth celebration. If you missed that show, go check it out on our YouTube or Facebook or Twitch pages. We're also going to be doing another live independent wrestling show this Sunday in Danville, Indiana, at Warrior Pro Wrestling. So come join us in. We'll be live at 3 p.m. Sunday afternoon for that. We're going to be live this Friday for a watch along for the bare knuckle fighting. So follow us on social media so you can keep in touch with what's going on in the show. I want to thank everybody for joining us today. Hopefully we stay hot with our picks. We have been for the last 2.5 weeks. I hope everybody has a great day. Stay safe. And we'll see you guys tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern with some more Easy Money, a sports betting show. Peace.
Whole sports all plays. Yeah. Whole sports all plays. Whole sports all plays. 365 365, we making a plays. We talking the game, get you to the days. Great eye in the court, a dime in the lane. Variety topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. In the airways, taking the nation. Sport all plays, like working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. All sports, all plays.